If you're a fan of historical aircraft, you can get a chance to see and touch some living history from World War II. The Commemorative Air Force is making its first summer aviation tour stop in Huntsville this weekend and brought along some amazing aircraft. Our chief meteorologist Jordan Dressman takes us on a tour.
If you'd like to reach out and touch some vintage World War II airplanes this weekend, then head to the Executive Airport in Meridianville. Jacques Robitaille explains the mission of this traveling aviation history tour.
Well, Commemorative Air Force is an organization that operates World War II vintage aircraft. We fly them around the country during the summer months with the intention of keeping the memory alive, keeping them flying. Our mission is to honor, educate, and inspire, to honor the men that flew them, the women that built them, to educate the general public on the role they played in the war and how important they are in securing our freedoms.
The centerpiece of the tour is Fifi, the B-29 Bomber.
Of the 4,000 B-29s that were manufactured, there are 2 that are currently flying. The claim to fame for the B-29 is that they were the aircraft that dropped the atomic bombs and brought the war to conclusion.
The B-29 is an important part of history, and this weekend visitors can get a feel for the inside of this plane.
The bombers are not flying. We offer cockpit tours so people can get up close and personal to the airplanes, go inside, tour the bomb bay, go up into the cockpit, and get a real sense of what these airplanes were like for the young men that flew them back in the day.
So I've been promoted. I am no longer the chief meteorologist. Instead, I am now a B-29 pilot. Not really. I actually have no idea how any of this works. Okay, I'll stick to weather. But I was curious, how does such a monstrous war machine come to be named Fifi?
In mid-1970s, a gentleman by the name of Victor Agather came looking for a B-29 to restore and to fly as part of the Commemorative Air Force. He's the gentleman that's most responsible for recovering and restoring. And his wife's name was Josephine, and her nickname was Fifi, so that's why we have Fifi on the airplanes. Well, while we're here in Huntsville, each day we have smaller aircraft here. We have a T-6 Texan, we have a Stearman, P-51 Mustang is coming in later this afternoon. They'll be offering rides each day on demand. Bombers are scheduled to fly 2 flights each day, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
It's hard to realize the sheer size and scope of this airplane.
I want to start in the back at the rear-mounted gun turret, and we're going to go on a little bit of a tour. We're just going to walk along this plane, and while I go and walk along this massive plane, I really just truly want to encourage you to come out to the Huntsville Executive Airport this weekend. They're going to be out all weekend, and just stare at these truly beautiful, amazing planes and think about the impact that this B-29 and all B-29s had on World War II. Remember, these planes essentially brought an end to World War II. They had such a massive impact on the American part of World War II. And again, just look at the size of this propeller. It's one thing to see pictures, it's one thing to see it in a museum, but it is a whole other thing to come out and just look at these amazing airplanes, specifically Fifi, this amazing B-29, and just take in just a little bit the influence that these B-29s had on World War II.